In this video, I will show you how to get the Timberline car in dusty trip. On the desert map, a post office building can be found at a distance of 2,800 meters. So be prepared with your weapon, as the post office mutant will attack when the door is opened. After the post office mutant has been defeated, the next step is to find the cashier code behind the filing cabinet. What you need to do is search through the filing cabinet until you find the code hidden in the back. Alright, I've found the code from the back of the filing cabinet to unlock the cashier, but this code is different because it's random. So don't follow my code, as yours will be different. I entered my code to open the cash register. When you open the cash register, an envelope will come out. The last step is to deliver the envelope into the mailbox. Since the mailbox location is a bit random, make sure to look on the right side until you spot it. Okay, we've arrived, but it was just a short trip. There it is, the blue mailbox. The last step is to place the envelope inside the mailbox to obtain the Timberline. And the last letter quest has been completed. Let's see if the Timberline has already in the garage. And the Timberline is now in the garage after finishing the lost letter quest. The Timberline is actually based on the Volvo 850 wagon, though the grille is different. The body of this car is almost similar to the one in real life, but it has a tow hitch on the back bumper of the car. So, the car trunk is quite large, but the problem is that you can't get into the back of it, because the height doesn't fit. You can put normal sized or slightly larger items into the trunk, such as a gas can and a rifle. Let's see, I checked the passenger seat of the car. The right back seat is functional, then check the left back seat. The left back seat is functional, and lastly, check the front passenger seat. Alright, I checked the passenger seats, and it seems the car has 4 seats. However, the rearview mirror is not positioned correctly at the edge of the frame. It's time to sit in the driver's seat and take a look at the car's dashboard. The car has a digital speedometer, but what's inaccurate is that an old car like this should have an analog one instead. This car has a radio and a headlight switch, and the headlights work. I've filled 18 liters of gas for a consumption test. The Timberline gas tank capacity is 60 liters. Alright, now let's test the Timberline speed, acceleration and fuel consumption for 5,000 meters. The top speed of the Timberline is 108 km per hour, and the acceleration from 0 to 100 meters is 11.19 seconds. Let's find out what the Timberline actual top speed is. So, the actual top speed I measured is 78 km per hour. A few moments later, the car has reached 5,000 meters distance. So now it's time to check gas, engine oil, and radiator water consumption. 1.2 liters of gas has been used, from 18 down to 16.8 liters. 0.3 liters of engine oil were used, and 0.8 liters of radiator water were used. So, in my opinion, this Timberline car fuel consumption is good, but its top speed is a bit slow, and the acceleration is too sluggish. So, there are 3 new items in Dusty Trip: the stamina syringe, bandage, and first aid kit. I just realized that the bandage model looks very similar to the one from the game Dead Rails. The color and the design are almost the same. So, what happens if you use a syringe? So, the stamina syringe is used to boost sprint speed and restore stamina. However, the sprint boost effect only lasts for 10 seconds. I let a zombie damage me to lower my health bar, and then test what happens when I use a bandage with low health. I hold a bandage first, and then what happens when I use it? Apparently, this bandage can restore the health bar. Next is using a first aid kit, and what happens if it's used when the health bar is low? So, I got damaged by a zombie and then used a first aid kit. The first aid kit actually heals the health bar after use. So, a new building appears at random distances, and it's called the Doctor Clinic. Inside the Doctor Clinic, you'll find 3 mutants dressed as doctors. Apparently, they got infected from patients carrying the mutant virus. There's a number 65 on the back of the doctor's clothing. I'm not sure why it's there. Alright, the mutant is destroyed. Inside the Doctor Clinic, there is a bandage, a stamina syringe, and a first aid kit. Unfortunately, there's no food or weapons, since the building has to match the hospital theme. Okay, that's how to get the Timberline car. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like the video, leave a comment, and see you next time.